Millions of women experience changes to their gynecological health after childbirth, birth, or during menopause. This adversely affects their personal lives too. And in this week's Women's Care Wednesday, Dr. Shonda Perry from Women's Care Florida is here to discuss a very simple solution. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
So I would say you're talking about a simple solution. It's even hard to say, as I just tried to point out there, because there are a lot of changes that happen after childbirth, menopause, and this is stuff that people don't want to talk about. So where can we begin?
Well, I always say vaginal rejuvenation should be an option for any woman who's having issues with vaginal dryness or pain, full intercourse.
All of the stuff that people a lot of times don't want to talk about. And I know that it starts with education, which I have felt comfortable just talking with you already as we got started here. If someone is on the fence and they're like, yeah, I've heard that term, I really don't know what it means and I don't want to talk about it, what do you want to tell people out there?
So I want to say vaginal rejuvenation is a procedure that is non-surgical in office, and basically it's very quick. I think that many women would feel that they have benefits from having this procedure done if they have the vaginal dryness to improve their sexual activity and their overall vaginal health.
Sometimes that sounds a little scary, a little intimidating, the actual procedure. And I'm assuming that's another reason why people don't want to call about it, because it sounds painful. Mm-hmm. How do you deal with that? Talk about what people do experience during the procedure.
So the procedure, the course is 3 treatments. The treatments last for about 5 minutes. They're virtually pain-free, non-hormonal, and they're done about 6 weeks apart, and then you have a yearly annual treatment.
I say the pain-free part is what caught my attention right there.
Exactly.
So I think we can't say that enough, but we can talk a lot about what people experience after. Share with us what you do hear from your patients after they've had this procedure.
I would say the vast majority of the patients who have the procedure do quite well. They have less vaginal dryness, they have improvement in their sexual activity, so they seem to overall suffer less.
And so when you do see people getting this, is this a common procedure? Because again, I think it's something that a lot of times people don't necessarily talk about, or are more and more people starting to learn about it, and we want to continue to spread the word.
Well, unfortunately, too many women suffer in silence, and they don't know about this procedure. So we're trying to get the word out today and just let people know that this is an option if you have vaginal dryness or painful intercourse.
Wondering if people, after they get it done, do they say, oh, I should have called sooner?
Absolutely.
I'm assuming that's kind of what, when you made the comment
Yes.
that a lot of people really don't want to get it done, wish they would have done it earlier. Is that just part of the message too, in educating people what this is all about?
Exactly, and so that they can go on websites or they can look us up, just to say Women's Care Florida does offer this as an option.
Is it start with a consultation first? Is that where it begins, and then the actual procedure?
Yes. So just call our office. You can always make an appointment for a consultation. You'll talk to a physician, and then we will talk to you about your options.
Again, I think that consultation is so much, and I know all of the wonderful physicians there are as kind to talk with as you are. If people are having any of these concerns, any of these conditions, don't hesitate to get in touch with Women's Care Florida. Again, there's the website that you see on your screen.